is this old talk, because now it is old talk, of people saying the government is not doing enough for young people. Well, the establishment of this ministry was to treat with exactly that issue. And since this ministry has been established, we have been able to touch the lives of approximately 30,000 young people in this country. And all you need to do is go on the website of the MYDNS and you will see the range of programs. And if you, for those persons who don't have access to data and can't do that, we actually take career caravans into various communities. The education and career caravan will roll into your community. There will be a big truck with speakers and performers going into all the streets talking about what are the programs of the ministry. How can you take this, equip yourself, become more employable, become more marketable, or go into business? Because those are the streams that we are focusing on. Training for employability or training for entrepreneurship. I would always want to highlight the Youth in Agriculture program. I think it is one of the greatest and most impactful programs because it is really breaking the ceiling where agriculture and the interest in agriculture is concerned. You know, people always hold the view that young people are moving away from agriculture. It was the common thread that, you know, oh, the older generation in agriculture, but their children move on to other careers. What we have been able to do is, as one person put it, is to make agriculture sexy again, so that the young people have an interest in it. And we have seen significant applications to enter those programs. And as a matter of fact, we boast that we have been able to train 1,400 farmers so far, which is just 100 short of the target we set for 2025. And we expect by the end of this year, we will get to that target of 1,500. What it does for us is that it shows a new career path for young people who are interested in not only mainstream agriculture, but also in agro-processing. So we expect to see the impact of this initiative in the not-too-distant future on our food security. Well, I love all of them, all of the programs, but you know, if I have to select one, I would say that the MILAT program is one that I hold dear to my heart, particularly because I've been able to see, you know, the transformation, both in behavior change and both in success at academic pursuits. Because we have seen young men who beforehand had little direction in life enter this program with behavioral issues and have been able to transform into very productive citizens. Went into the program with 0 O-levels, exiting the program with 6 O-levels. Now, when you see that in a 2-year period, you know, listen, something good is happening here. Because a young man who has had challenges in his community and did not perform well at school, going into a residential program like that and coming out as a young man most respectful, good morning, sir, good evening, sir, etc., and then having the certification to now be able to move forward in life, I mean, that is just, that warms my heart. We do have the youth policy 2020 to 2025. It is currently up for review as we move forward to 2030. But that policy itself had a lot of participation from young people, consultation with umbrella organizations like the youth councils and district youth groups, the police youth clubs, etc. So they were able to impact the final outcome of what we adopted as a government as the youth policy. But in addition to that, what we have done at the MYDNS is we have focused on getting young professionals who themselves are youth workers or who themselves have an interest in youth work. Being a youth themselves, they are better able to communicate with their peers. So that a lot of the persons who coordinate and manage the programs at the MYDNS are in fact young persons. And I think to some extent that, coupled with the experienced professionals who are also here, has been responsible for the successes that we have experienced. it is taking that talent, that rich talent, and when other young persons see, well, wait, I can do this too, that that gives them someone to look up to. And you know, we have the mentorship programs and the 40 under 40 as well. So we encourage that sort of relationship between the young and the not so young.